Hey traders, this is Blake Morrow with ForexAnalytix, and you're listening to Trading Tips with ForexAnalytix. And today is a really good day to talk about the top 6 things to know when you're trading an economic event in the markets. You know, these are things that your mentors or the professionals aren't really going to tell you, but things you need to know before trading a high impact economic event. Today, the reason why it's so important is because I just got finished filming a video for trading battles around the non-farm payroll event. Now, non-farm payroll is one of those high impact events that, boom, when the number comes out, the economic data comes out, the market tends to move pretty aggressively. And that's why today, of all days, is going to be a really important day to talk about these events. So let's start with number 1. Number 1, don't put on a trade before an economic event. I mean, sometimes you can run a trade if you've already got one that's very profitable and you don't mind that you might lose some of those profits. You have your stops at break even, but even those stops can get blown through. So don't take a position ahead of the economic event because you don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. Matter of fact, this specific jobs report that was posted today, most economists, actually every economist for every major bank in the United States and globally missed the number by a mile. No one was even remotely close. And what happened? The market moved aggressively. And if you had bet along the same lines as those banks that gladly published what they think was going to happen, they didn't know. So don't put on a trade ahead of an event because you're just gambling. We don't enter into this business as gamblers. We enter into this business as risk assessors. You're assessing the risk environment, and when you don't know what's going to happen, that's the definition of taking on a lot of risk. You're gambling. Don't do it. Number 1. Number 2. Know how the economic data is going to impact the market that you're trading. So how it typically will influence what you're doing. So if you're trading around an interest rate decision, inflationary data, jobs reports, know if that job report is good or that inflationary data is bad. How's that going to influence what you're trading? That's really important. And I know a lot of people, you know, they say, well, Blake, I just look at technicals. You should actually know what you're doing. You should know why you are trading it. And that will bring us to number 4, but I'm not there yet because number 3 is have a plan. Have a plan on what you're going to do. If the economic data is good and it's favorable, how are you going to trade it and what are you going to trade? Oh, I'm going to trade gold because gold should go higher based on X, Y, Z. Oh, I'm going to short the dollar because bad data will make the dollar do X, Y, Z, typically. Have a plan. Have a plan and know your levels. You know, I want to buy the euro dollar when it reaches 120. Great. If it reaches there following the data, you want to buy it there because of something that you saw technically? Fantastic. But at least you have a plan. It doesn't guarantee that you're going to be right. Nothing does. But at least you have a plan of attack and you know what you're going to do ahead of time before that economic data is released. Okay, so that going back to number 4, or from number 2 to number 4, know what markets you want to trade and why. If you're trading around an economic data, like some high impact event, like interest rate decisions, or maybe jobs reports, or whatever it may be, maybe it's PMI data, know what you want to trade ahead of time and why. Now, I know a lot of you are new investors. You're new traders. Maybe you've been trading cryptocurrencies. Maybe you've been trading stocks and you're bridging the gap and you're trying to trade currencies. That's fine. But know why you're trading this currency under this environment. And if you don't know that information, read what other analysts, read what other professionals are saying. If you're part of the ForexAnalytix community, we offer a free webinar every single morning, and we talk about the economic data that's happening, that's being released, what's coming up, and how it might influence the markets. Understand why it's happening, so you're not going in there blind. Now, if you want a link to our webinars that we do every day on Zoom, it's free. It's in the link in our description of this video. Go check it out. All right. Number 5, know how to trade. Know how to execute your idea. You have this idea, oh, the jobs report, it's a bad report. How am I going to take advantage of it? Well, if you don't understand your trade system, and you're not understanding your, the executing platform that you're actually buying or selling on, how are you supposed to make those split-second decisions when they happen? It's important that you not only demo trade with your broker, so whatever broker you have, they should have some sort of simulated trading to allow you to replicate what you would do in a real money environment. You should definitely be doing that to start till you get the hang of it. Also, whenever you can start trading, trade small. As small of an increment as you can trade. One of the benefits of trading cryptos or fiat, regular currency markets, when you're trading the euro or the dollar, most of your brokers are going to allow you to trade smaller positions. Trade them really small, so you're only losing a couple of dollars if you get it wrong, or you click the wrong button, or you click buy instead of sell. Understand what you're doing. It's so important before you start trading larger sums of money. Remember, demo trade, then start small. Number 6. I know your brokers don't want to hear this, and you may not even want to hear this either. But it's okay not to trade. It's okay to sit this one out. For so many years, and I'm not saying that it won't happen to me in the future, I used to sit non-farm payroll events. I would sit them out. I wouldn't even trade because I knew that my decision making under that type of pressure wasn't really that good at certain points of my career, where I would just say, you know what? It's a Friday, jobs report's coming out. I'm going to take today off. I'm not even going to trade today. And that's fine. It's okay. It's okay to admit that you don't really know what you're doing, or there's too much risk on both sides of the market. You're really not too sure what's going to happen. Well, then stay out. No one says you have to trade. And like I said, your broker may not want you to know that, but I want you to know that. And those of us at ForexAnalytix, our team, we want you to know that too. Now, before I let you go, there is a link in this description for the Trading Battles event that we did. And it was sponsored by 8Cap out of Australia. They hosted it. I traded with another gentleman named Chris. He's from Market Traders Institute. And you can see what I was like and how I reacted in a live environment. And it was actually a forced environment because obviously it's not something that I would normally do, being on camera and talking about exactly what I'm doing. But you can understand what the process is that I go through. It's really important. So check that video out. And guys and gals, if you like this video and you think that it is giving you some sort of benefit and it's going to give you a leg up, hit like and subscribe, share this on social media, and give your comments down below. I want to hear how your experiences have been trading live, high impact environment events, because it's not easy. It's not always easy, especially if you don't have a plan, if you don't know exactly what to do. So tell me all about it. Guys and gals, my name is Blake Morrow with ForexAnalytix. You've been listening to Trading Tips with ForexAnalytix.